YouTubers, we're back. It's Grumpy's Workshop. I thought it was about time we put some stuff on YouTube. We haven't done it for a year or so. We've been busy. I've been to Ukraine several times. Lots of work, lots of recoveries. Anyway, I want to show you some of our stuff, just to remind you what we've got, because we do have some interesting stuff. This old girl here, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen before, 87 FLC 120 Freightliner, which we built into a recovery truck 25 years ago. She hasn't been used lately, but we've decided to recommission it, give it a good going over and some paint, and put it back to work, because it's just great fun. And it's the only one around here like it, probably the only one in England like it. And it's part of us, because we made it. So anyway, that's item number one. Item number two is this little beauty here, which I'm ashamed to say I haven't done much with lately. She's a 1978 352H Peterbilt, 3408 V8 Caterpillar pre-cut engine, 15-speed full of gearbox, and we spent a fortune on the cab putting it back to how it would have looked when it was brand new. I just need to get stuck into it and do some more work to it. Start putting it together and enjoying it. We have got another three 352 Peterbilts. One has a KT Cummins 450. One has a 12V71 Detroit, and the other one is an 855 Cummins. But we'll show them to you as soon as we can get them prepared, which we're going to do now. So just stay with us and stay tuned, and we'll see you in a while. Right, hi, we're back. Here we are with all 352 Peterbilts, which I discussed earlier on. This old girl here, a lot of you have probably seen it, you're probably familiar with it. It's got 12V71 Detroit. It spent 30 odd years in the field in Kentucky. We rescued it, and to be fair, we haven't really done much to it apart from make it drivable. It is actually almost roadworthy, but the patina of it people love. We take it to shows regularly, and everybody that sees it says don't do anything with it because of its originality. And it is really original. It's got the part of the operator's original name on the door. It's 1974, and it's just fun, and it's really, really popular wherever it goes. Anyway, there's another one in front of it, which is a 1978. We'll hit that from another angle. This is the third 352. She's a 78, which I mentioned previously. It's got a 855, which is a 14-litre Cummins in it. I think it's probably 350 horsepower. We imported this from Maryland. Was it Maryland? Yeah, it was. A couple of years ago, and it's supposed to be a donor for the V12, but to be honest, this is a runner. We take this to shows too, and it just seems a shame to take any of them to bits because they are so popular and people just love them wherever we go. Anyway, that's three 352s. We've got another one we'll show you in a minute, which is inside, but we'll move on to this old girl, a 1981 Bedford TM 4x4, which we purchased from the direct from the military. Built it into what it is. It has a twin boom Dominator recovery equipment on it, hydraulic winches, which is really, really usable. It's a really, really capable truck. We're proud of it. It goes out and it never fails. It never fails to do what it sets out to do. It's just a brilliant piece of kit. And there's this baby, my 1978 Road Commander, which I built into a wrecker, oh God, 30 years ago, and used it and abused it, worked it into the ground, and just suddenly became inspired to rebuild it, and that's what I've done. I've taken the Caterpillar engine out, we've put a 8B92 Detroit in it. I brought this cab home from America, which is sort of a Western Star more than a Road Commander, but however, it's on there. The only original parts left on this truck when it left the factory is about 6 feet of the chassis at the front and the front axle. The rest of it is bits. It's truly a bitser. I'll just bear with me, I'll see if it'll fire up. More trucks. This time I'd like to show you our two Scanias, which we are proud of. This is a R620, which means it's 620 horsepower. It was a 150 ton tractor unit, big V8 engine, double chassis all the way down, big heavy springs, big heavy 35 ton rear drive bogie. Proper truck, proper wrecker. We built it, or most of it, and yeah, we're proud of it. And then there's this, she's 580 horsepower, same V8 engine, 16 litre. Pulls a land old trailer, which we'll show you in a minute. We'll show you the business end of both of these in the next shot. Okay. Okay, this is the business end of our 620 wrecker, which we built. It's fitted with a body face recoverer, big extending top boom. It has two 50,000 pound winches on the boom and two 30,000 pound winches on each sidewinder, which are legs that come out from the sides. Totally useful, really versatile piece of kit, and it goes to work nearly every day, sometimes every day. And this is the Landau, our 48-foot Landau, which also is in constant use. Very handy piece of kit. Okay, this is the fourth 352. This is a H high cab. It's a KT 450 Cummins with a 15-speed transmission. It's stood in this shed for a couple of years, but at least it's dry and it needs spoiling. Just another project to get on with. But she is up and running, and just another beautiful old truck. So that's all 4 peaks covered. I think we're moving on next to big Kenworth. We'll see in a minute. I reckon this is probably our flagship. This T800 Kenworth, big 1075 rotator on it. It's absolutely magnificent, and it's ours, and we're proud of it. We're proud of everything we've got. But this in particular, because it is so capable and such a nice looking thing, and just the thing of boyhood dreams really. but come down. Right, we don't use it a great deal. It's there for the big jobs. We don't work for the police, we don't work for the highways. Our work is all our own work, for our own customers and by word of mouth. And when it ain't working, it ain't wearing out. But it's an absolutely fantastic piece of kit. Something that I never thought I would ever own in my early days. But we do, and we're proud of it. So that's that one covered. Okay, right, it's Oshkosh time. This is our Oshkosh. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it on YouTube or Facebook or whatever. But it's a fantastic piece of kit. 8-wheel drive. We've modified it somewhat. The blue and yellow piece you see on the back here is from an old 6x6 Army Foden. It's the subframe from the crane, and we've adapted it to fit onto the fifth wheel, pinned it to the back, complete with the Foden stiff legs. And we've had a kind friend of ours make these fair leads for us, which are excellent pieces of kit, and it's one of the most capable off-road trucks that I know, and proud to own it. So there's that. Then we go across to this old girl, which we built coming up to 20 years ago now. It was a 4x2 tractor unit. We stretched it, we put the kit on and the body new. Worked it really hard all over Europe, all over the UK, and she's up for replacement now. The chassis is 30 years old. The kit we're going to refurbish with and the body, and time permitting, we're going to remove it, the kit, and put it on another chassis which is in there, and we will cover in just a few moments. Right, I think this is the last truck on our work site here. I've got a couple at home that I'm going to include in this video, but this is the chassis that we intend to transplant the recovery gear onto from the old Volvo outside. This is 4 years old, FM. It's extremely low mileage, and we're in the process of moving the fuel tank, the exhaust, the admin tank, all the air valves, the batteries, shifting it all back out of the way because we're building a side pulling piece of equipment that goes here behind the cab, which not many people have, but we're going to have it. And then we take the gear off the old Volvo, we refurbish it and slowly build it onto here, as if we haven't got enough projects already. But that's what keeps us going. I hope you appreciate the stuff that I've shown you. It represents a lot of hard work. It represents several lifetimes of just hard graft, 7 days a week. My son Sam, myself, my father before me, we've all worked really, really hard. We have our own place. Everything we have is ours. And we're really proud of it and pleased to share it. I would really appreciate it if you could show your appreciation for our gear. Maybe subscribe, press like, or whatever it is you do, because we are trying to become a little bit established on YouTube, although I've tried before and not really succeeded that well. But yeah, we'll be back because I have two more at my house that I need to show you. So we'll be back in just a short while. Right, I really like to show you this old girl. 1957 Kenworth, all original, aluminium frame. The only thing that's not original is the air suspension back end. I think it's international, but she's got 220 Cummins engine, 4+3 twin stick transmission, which makes it really fun to drive. I pulled my camper with it. She came from Portland, Oregon, and she's pretty rare over here. Just another toy, really. Okay, there's one more that I need to show you. There's one final truck which I really must show you. Stay tuned. Right, finally, we're running out of trucks. This is the last one. She's 1980 K100 Aerodyne. We imported it from Indiana about 18-20 years ago. It's got a 3408 cat DI, 450 horse, 13 speed. We did lob about 4 feet off the length, and we put a European Rockwell double drive back end on it, made it a more usable length. But the back end came from a Foden, which at the time was the same family as Peterbilt and Kenworth, so it's actually got Peterbilt air track written on the suspension brackets. So yeah, that's it, that's the last one. Yeah, proper tool, rare, yeah, that's it. Right, what was I going to say now? Oh yeah, for those of you that are interested in our equipment and our trucks, if any of you want me to do a particular truck, to feature it on YouTube in greater depth, I'll be happy to do so. I'd appreciate it if you left comments, liked and subscribed and all that stuff, because that's what makes YouTube work. So yeah, let me know, please let me know, and I'll maybe go for road runs, or start the engines, tilt the cabs, maybe, whatever. Just let me know. But for the time being, those are our trucks, and we're proud of them. There's quite a few there, a lot of projects, and as I said earlier, it represents several lifetimes of hard work. So please stick with us and look out for more stuff. And that's it for now.